football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Return starts from the goal line. And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense.
I kept trying to do one thing, but
as a
it
result
won't.
of that penalty.
I went fast enough. I'm tripping. Looking for something in the hot routes.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Shotgun snap to Daniels. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover.
I thought it was going to be dangerous. I shouldn't have went to it.
Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They send St. Brown in motion left. Goff on 1st and 10. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. They'll run again with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass is caught, that's Tim Patrick. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. And their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's going to step out with no gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On the handoff, this is Montgomery. He's got a gain of 6 there. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Goff now on 3rd down. Finds Laporta. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Montgomery. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and goal, Goff. Headed out right. Laporta with the grab. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Go get that.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
That's cut at the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Now they'll hit the line just
fall
outside
down
the red
for
zone
you.
following that big play. On first down, here's Daniels. It's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that's a Washington touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Greg Reynolds to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down throw from Goff. He finds Laporta. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Patrick going to motion over left. Shotgun snap here to Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Goff back to throw. It's taken in by Williams. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Goff. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Patrick going to motion over left. Goff on 3rd. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has a man, it's Brown. And they barely bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, Daniels to the air.
Hmm.
And a man is there to knock that away. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's
You
second
don't put
down.
it out there.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Daniels. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Was
And
it
now
3
they're
times
sharing
where they
fourth and long.
hit him in the hands?
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And they're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Go.
Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
What was that?
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there.
He got
You need
me
to
with
buy
that.
your receivers just enough time to get open.
That
along
boy
their
did a
routes,
stutter step.
and
As soon
your
as I
quarterback
pushed
enough
throw.
time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Finds his target, Robinson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
There we go.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
He got mixed out there too.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Reynolds with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Handoff running right. Montgomery. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's finally home down at the 12. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Throwing is gone. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Goff now on third down. On the move, headed right.
Man, that's
Gets this
bullshit.
to Montgomery.
Boo. Boo.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running
That's
back involved
rude.
with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such
Come
an
on,
advantage.
y'all.
I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we
That's
start to
an
see these
easy
running backs
tackle.
not just tote the ball.
No,
as
he just
runners,
ran through
but be
him.
real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
I don't know if he
That's well
ran
done.
under him,
Bates now for the
over,
point after.
past him.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Come on.
Bates
Now.
has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He lofts it deep left. Great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the
And get
hit
my
that
hands on
dislodges the
everything.
football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On second and 10 now, Daniels.
What is this?
That's
What is
complete right
this?
side.
He didn't even run the route. We'll take it.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown.
We'll take it.
The Commanders just need 2 snaps
And I'm
to
like,
steal the lead.
why is he ain't
And that
cut.
right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster
Any
Greg
way he
Olsen
cut, he
will
would've
be
had him.
proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys they
Still
work
threw the
same
ball
route
at an
tree and they
angle
move with the football
that I thought he was gonna
just
go,
like
but
their
shit.
receiver
When he ran
teammates.
out,
They
he
can
can
score
throw
some
it.
lengthy touchdowns too, just like he
So
showed
going
off.
straight up.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Montgomery on the counter. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
You get paid too.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Laporta with the grab. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs.
Oh, I played myself.
Hits the 20.
The boy surviving on lucky run.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead.
I can
It's
see
a
1st
Jahmyr
down.
Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back
Not
that
the
time,
touchdown.
Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Yeah, got to burn out after this, man.
Has it at the 11. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Holding on
And the
to
big
it.
play drives them backwards. 2nd
You
down
can't
coming up.
hold on to the ball that
The
long,
2-1
young
of a
man.
high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Commanders with a long ways to go for a score. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. This time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Daniels on 1st down. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Daniels to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders
Let's go,
take
Washington.
the lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down throw from Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. He'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Reynolds with a return. Returns looking good so far.
Kick.
And they'll start this drive in good position. A little
He
shy
tried to
of
lay the
40.
wood. Got laid
That's
down.
exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really,
Yeah,
Kate,
no effect
this
on him.
third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the
Good job,
energy
Kicker,
they
just
can give to
slowing him
their
down.
team when
That's
they
all you
deliver a
need.
nice return to start this second half.
He threw his whole body into it, T.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
They give up the cut to Montgomery. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Ooh, almost got
Completed
it.
over the middle. And they catch up to him, but
Almost
not
down.
until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Gibbs now from the gun. Room to the right. And
That
he
was
will get this
horrible
to the end
run
zone
stop
for a
there.
Detroit touchdown.
Everybody got
Lions
blocked.
take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Hold
His
it.
third of the game on the
On
ground.
everybody.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
I didn't like that one at all.
That's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
I ain't like how he threw that
And the
at
Lions
all.
take possession off their 2nd interception of the game. Well, no doubt they envision that as the
Well,
start
run that list.
of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's got it near the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first
Like
and goal.
one of my throws, too.
Offense up to the line fast. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Here's Montgomery. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam
That was a big one there.
Laporta touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives.
They've been dropping balls all game.
The hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life.
They've been
And
dropping
timing is
balls
everything
all game.
defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cover man is there. He harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Again, Daniels to the air. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I ain't even saying that. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm just like,
Gamble in
yeah,
this
okay.
spot, Brock,
All
as
right.
they turn it over on down.
Whatever. Just because it's 4th down. You ain't hold on
1st
to
and
it.
10 from the 34.
Being the second man, run all the way back. Okay. All right.
This is Montgomery. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It is what it is. Kind of.
Gun, Goff.
Fluky.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one.
That's my
And
whole
now it's 3rd
game.
and
They
short.
dropping them.
A give now to Montgomery. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Seen that safety come all the way down to get the tackle. That was me.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Montgomery. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. Goff.
Wow.
This in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions.
Probably
making a
in or
16-point
knockdown
game.
drop.
It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring kick
Fourth
of the
down,
game.
holding on to that crap.
Well, as they drive forward to what right
That's
now
an easy
looks like it
knockdown.
should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage
Perfect
of a nice
time.
little chance to boost his stat line. His
And I hate
second
the heat stick.
touchdown of the game.
He
You
just
just
pushed.
kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one.
But
More than
I made some
likely,
mistakes
games to
early.
come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions
momentum.
take a 3-possession lead.
We're still in it though.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Lays out left side and gets it. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
No, they get him yet again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just
Yeah,
throw
this
it
one might
underneath
be
and
over.
not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not,
That was
well,
just
that
a stupid
backup better
thing.
get ready.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Thinking he's still gonna throw it over the top.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Blue slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down.
This
Brother,
motherfucker.
it's another
How he throwing it
interception.
like that?
Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions have
All
it
right.
after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Them the throws
Well,
right
Brock,
there.
if you like
Last two.
defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Goff back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is gone. Finds Laporta. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Motion man sent left. They go play action with Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Score nothing in the third.
First and 10 from a yard
All we
shy
do
of
is turn it over.
midfield. Running this with Montgomery.
Let myself up. Yeah.
And they
Right
bring him
there.
down around the 34. He picks up 15 on the
We're
play.
gonna bust out these
And
big
that gives the
runs.
Lions the first.
One of them's a bad play call, but two of them. It's me.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The most you should get is 6
Working
yards.
quickly here.
Ever.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Goff on third. He has it at the 5. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. A run here, it's Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Off play action, Goff. He's on the move. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner.
Big time. Got somebody in front of me and behind.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Daniels. And
That
they
was
pick him
stupid.
off again.
Yeah, I'm doing
Kirby
dumb
Joseph
stuff.
picks it. And the
Dumb.
Lions take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their
Not
interception,
up.
right?
We're
But
at the need
a
of
little bit of
quarterback.
new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First down throw from Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They send the tight end in motion left. To the air, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing again, it's Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The toss play, Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 4th down, Goff throwing.
Well, you've been some crazy 4th downs,
They bring
man.
him down at the 7-yard line.
Crazy
That's
4th
a
down.
clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. This
These boys
offense
getting
in
hit
position now.
as soon as
It's
they
1st
make
and goal.
contact every time. Holding on to it.
Montgomery gets it from the gun, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
On 3rd and goal, Goff.
There they go.
And in for the Detroit touchdown.
You got one like that last
This
time.
machine has been firing on all
You got
cylinders
like
this
a
game,
4th down
partner.
play where you
And it
got a
continues
touchdown
firing
right there.
as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Or it's like it could be a stop. But, oh no.
Bates now for the point after.
Instead of wrapping them up, you do that.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
I don't think so.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position
You
here. as
almost
they bring
pulled
him
something off
down
right there.
beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that.
You kids want to see me score? Y'all want to see me score?
After catch,
All
the
right.
quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
How we
This
playing?
one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Dude.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect
Can
on
you
some
be
of these
more open?
intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit
Big
knocks
drop.
it free. Incomplete. He was looking
Big
for
difference.
Terry McLaurin. So that brings up 4th and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Desperation time here on 4th.
Man, I didn't know he's going to do that.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force the turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field.
Bad time to pick a
Rose to the challenge and delivered on
familiar
that one,
play.
really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
boy.
Throwing off the play fake here. That's St. Brown working the sideline. Complete.
Yeah, I'm
And
playing.
he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone.
I bet they better not
It's a
pass that ball
26-yard
on this
pickup
one.
there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I bet they better not pass the ball on this one.
Carry here for Montgomery. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, it's gone. And they pick him off again. He's off to the races. Into the
Yeah, he
red
got the
zone.
angle.
And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Yeah, that's what the suggestion was, so we went for it. Sometimes we gotta listen to Our dumbass assistant coaches. We do pay them, so we try to listen to them sometimes. Sometimes you realize you're paying them for nothing, T.
A quick
Just
chance
spray
at
the
a
Walton,
redemption
don't
after
know
that
where he
pick
went.
six as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's do the lucky
I don't
play
mind
again.
that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between
That
the
ain't happening,
tackles,
T.
and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh,
Now,
look
they
at the
they out there trying to razzle dazzle and everything. Okay, they like, hey, let's try some stuff.
Only a couple yards there.
They like, hey, what that
7.
playbook you was talking about? You want
Well, that's a
you
tough one
want to
because you
show
can
me
see
some
the
play?
beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Jump off caught by his back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Goff on 1st and 10.
That's me.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And those are the completions they
I
rely on.
usually be the one to mess it up, T. I mess up every now and again, but I get my used to picks all the time, T.
Lions, well, they can probably just run
Got
away
lucky
high.
that time. Do that right in my spot.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
I ain't mean to come down. That's big.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing.
As soon as I did it, I was like, dang. And then you took advantage.
Gotta keep moving quick here.
I
So
said,
early
no.
movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're still holding that ball.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Connects with Montgomery.
That's
What a
what's supposed to
hit.
happen,
He
that
gets
type of stuff
flattened
right
to the
there.
ground.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that brings up 4th and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Better not pass it.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down. They'll go for it. Goff. He puts some juice on a deep... Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take it away once again. The fifth time they've intercepted in this game. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Why did it just went away? I ain't even get the pick. What the hell? Oh, that's some bullshit. Hell no. Because I sure was like, why would it be fourth down and 24? I thought that was fourth down. Hell no. Anyway. Ain't like he gonna get it anyway.
Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth.
This is the anti-air defense.
They go play action with Goff.
I sure didn't get off the line. That's the first time too. I was like, dang, I got tied up on the line. I couldn't put no pressure on him.
26-yard gain on fourth down.
And I was like, oh man.
Huge play extends this drive.
No pressure.
First and 10 now from the 30.
I bet it ain't. You gonna be like that this time.
On the handoff, this is Montgomery. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard
Wait a minute, all fourth down, bro.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Like 5, bro.
Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Oh, that's the anti-air.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. It looked like it was going to be picked there.
This an anti-air play right here.
Such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Yeah. Anti-air. I told you this anti-air. all you do is reset it. I thought you just go throw it away or run out of bounds.
Following that interception.
I told you it was an anti-air play. But I told you, T.
The drive will start out with a first and 10.
What can you do with 27? Well, for starters.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to
That
get
was my
aggressive.
third
down
read.
the
If I'd have
field.
made that my
Those windows and throwing
first read,
lanes,
I
Kate,
probably would have done
they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Want the one play, but it ain't been working the way we want to. Oh man. I always got a dick for flavor.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Daniels.
There we go.
That one's cut along the left
There
sideline.
we go. That's the play.
He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
That's what we got for
Commanders get it back to
27
within
seconds.
2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Seibert now to add the extra point. And the kick is good.
They
And we're
trying
going
to
to have
hurt
some
the
extra
kicker.
yardage added to the kickoff.
Well, they some dirty bastards, boy. At the end
So
of
they
the day,
tag
they
him for
just
roughing the
doing
kicker.
dirty
And now
stuff,
this kickoff's going to come
trying
from
to
the
hurt
50.
people,
Let's see if they loft it and
trying
try
to
to
bring
stick
the
'em deep.
pain with 9 seconds left and a 2-score lead.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to set
Now, what
this
they
flight.
teaching y'all in special teams over there in Detroit?
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's another anti-air play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the
Anti-air.
side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders make one of their best plays at the end. Coming up with
That's
an
my ear.
interception
That's
on
my
the
ear.
final snap of the game.
You got lucky,
First
too.
win column for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.
It was
Once
close
Vince
to it. I made it
was
close,
enjoying
too.
seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a
You right.
slightly better clip than the other.
I did some
That was the
bullshit in
difference
the
in the
beginning.
win. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports
We'll
crew,
match up
I'm
later.
Ken Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Oh yeah, the rushing yards was ridiculous. They don't have the best line. I had to try to make something of it as the game went on. I had to get creative to stop the run. But I got something for you next time. With 515 yards lost. That's why I said I knew you had at least 5.